Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl AyyeR with Loud City Society, and we are in the building at Fuel Bar Home Base, and we got MiE in the building. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We got Ominous the Monster.
Okay,
Head honcho,
big
you know what I'm
MiE.
saying?
Yeah.
Big MiE shit going on today. You've been going viral. You've been doing numbers. Y'all just had a show. I was like, oh, okay. Y'all pulled up for on the one.
Yeah, it was loud when we walked in the door.
Yes, it was a lot of love in the building. Just seeing people here for y'all and waiting for y'all to do your thing. What is that? How does that make you feel?
I don't know. It's kind of surreal because I remember there was a place in town called Grova. You ever heard of that place? Well, it used to be a venue, and I remember being maybe like, I don't know, I was probably like 21 or 22, and I performed there, and there was literally two people, where it's just like me and the bartender, or me and whoever's hosting, and like fast forward to now, you walk in and you see 70, 80, 90 people, and they know the words. They're singing, they're screaming, they're making requests, they're buying merch, you know.
And like I said, y'all been doing good things. Y'all been running up. You've been going viral, and you were sitting at 50K on TikTok.
Just
you
over
were
50K.
sitting on 13K on Spotify.
For those of you who do not know, my most popular song is called Eliza's Son, which was off of Karloff. Now Karloff is the album name, right? But Karloff is so important to me because I made that when I got sober. Like completely sober. Like put down alcohol and everything. And I remember thinking to myself, am I going to be able to make good music? Am I going to be the same person? Can I go to these shows and these clubs? Can I still be me? Can I still turn up? And then 4 years later, my most popular song, the biggest on TikTok, the biggest on Spotify.
That's the ones that when you perform it, everybody knows the words to that. Yeah.
Going viral, what it has taught me is that everybody thinks they're alone with their problems. You know, whether it's addiction, abuse, fucking financials, whatever it is, everybody feels like, because, you know, everybody lives in their own world. Like it's our own life. It's your own story. So everybody can feel isolated all the time. But with me going viral and all these people commenting and like, people are reading other people's comments, and you know we're all going through like the similar struggles, right? Like things I thought like I only experienced.
I saw them. They're like, oh, my brother too.
Yeah,
or, hey,
my brother. Yeah, like same exact shit. And you got to think about like there's over 8 billion people on the planet. You think, you know,
at the moment you're like,
that ain't gonna feel you, and that's still millions of people right there. You know.
Let's talk about MiE and your brand. When you started it and when you created it, what was the purpose of it from start to finish to where it is now?
So it was ominous, and then somebody say, hey, yo, you're a monster. I'm a teenager at the time. Hey, you're a monster, I hear it so much. I'm like, well, fuck it. That kind of goes together, right? Ominous, the monster. So we do it. It has a little ring to it. Then I'm 18. I go to a music college just for a few months before I drop out. It's Institute of Production Recording in Minnesota. I was there for a couple months. I met with a dude named Nicky Gwiggs, and I was like, you know what? I should make my own brand. Like, fuck it, you know? For the logo, I remember I had no vehicle. I had no transportation. I had no money. I had nothing. And I said, well, I need a logo. What am I going to do? So I hopped on the bus or whatever, and I rode to the public library. I went on their computer, and I went to pickmonkey.com. I remember all this shit. And I made that shit right there on the computer, and I said, this is going to be it. This is what we're going to do.
Yeah, when you know, you know.
Yeah, and I said, fuck it. And we just started pushing it. And, of course, nobody gave a fuck for a few years, or like whatever.
Yeah.
SoundCloud has
But to know that that's how it started,
you
are the definition of self-made. I don't think nobody can ever take that away from you. You're a dad as well, and you balance. Do you feel you balance that life pretty good? I know they give you hella motivation to keep going.
Like all the motivation.
What do they think about your music when they hear it? Do they question anything that they hear?
Nah,
not yet.
My kids are raw. I don't know. They're just like, it's my shit. You know, they'll sing along with me and like, I don't know. They think I'm famous already, and they brag about me to, you know, everybody in school.
Period.
Or like now that I got this TikTok success, you know.
Yeah.
My dad's on TikTok.
They're
What's
bragging.
up? 50K.
They need a dad they can brag about.
Yeah,
they got it.
Yeah, exactly.
You yourself, you've been working on different things, messing with your vocals, messing with, you know, just the way you do. I know you were working with Clev. You work with Stilo.
Club God.
Man, I don't feel like there's anything that you can't put your bag in when it comes to your music. Is there something that you want to do different you want to tap into?
Well, I mean, eventually I'll do country. I just want to hop on that.
I'm trying to hear a country song.
But I want to do a country song. I'll probably do maybe like a rock song or two.
Yeah. Y'all got the guys, you know, you got Rich and you got Tony. I think that the bond that y'all have created is something that people look at and they're like, damn. Like even within my team, y'all had a big influence as to like, dang, I don't ever see them, you know, upset with each other.
Shit like that's so pointless. Like when you survive, like when you've gone through things that most don't survive, and like you connected with each other, like on that deeper level, like it's got to be really like, what are we gonna fight about? Like, what are we gonna fight about? It has to be like super serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like they're not crash dummies. Neither am I. We just all like-minded individuals. You know, like what they say, you want to be a millionaire, surround yourself with millionaires, right? So all three of us, we're like the same. We're like, we operate the same way. We're all just trying to, we know what we want to do. We know how we want to do it. None of us are shady. We don't have no fucked up morals. We're not shiesty, nothing like that. Like, everybody's just solid. I know I can call on either of them at any point in time in my life, and I know they got me. Even if they ain't trying to slide, they're going to slide.
You mentioned this being sober and things like that. What made you decide, no, I need to get sober? Like,
way too damn big for people to babysit me or have to handle me. You might as well let bro just go. You might as well let bro go crazy at that point.
We're like, where's Rooch?
You know? yeah. And like I'm like, you never know what's gonna happen. I'm like, it's just like, fuck it, right? And I'm always procrastinating and bullshit. And then one day I was hungover and I was laying there and I was like, I don't even want to fucking drink no more because I could have done this, that, and the third on music. It's always procrastinating music. Like, we'll get to it. There's always a reason though. Like there's a purpose bigger than me, kind of.
But I'm glad that you actually took that realization to be like, no, I need to stop, because you wouldn't be here, sitting right here talking about.
Not at all.
Any of this. I know you're destined for greatness. I know this is just the beginning. So, I'm very proud of you. Very proud of you, for sure. So, make sure y'all tap in with the guys. Tap in with Ominous. Where can they find you?
If you want merch, it's at official MiEapparel.com. We have hats and a couple hats and shirts available. Find me on TikTok, Instagram, fucking Facebook, Spotify, Apple, wherever the fuck you want to look at. Ominous the Monster.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
I appreciate you coming through and being so vulnerable and sharing your story.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Y'all make sure you tune in, tap in. We're going to have these interviews set up on our YouTube. Make sure y'all go subscribe, like, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Do that.
It's your girl AyyeR with Loud City Society, BrightSide Productions behind the camera, and we are out.